Hello everybody and welcome to episode 57 of Tanks Replay with me, Hijack, and today I'm bringing you a double replay of the T-34-85M, a tier 6 medium Russian tank, the premium version of the T-34-85, and this tank is probably one of the better tier 6 medium tanks in the game, especially for the premium ones. It is strong, it is powerful, and it is pretty damn fun to play. So in this match, this is a match from April 2020, so it's a fairly old replay, version 1.802. And this one is very special because this is my first Mark of Excellence on this tank. I've been really struggling over the last, well, since I traded in a tank for this one in order to get my hands on it because it wasn't for sale in the premium shop. So I'm going down here on the map Karelia to the little river valley here, and there's a nice shot into the side of that AMX 1375. Of course I get spotted, but no big deal. And he is not going to be long for this world while he's dueling with the Hotch over there on the slope. So this tank has a pretty good reload. It has a pretty decent gun for a tier 6 gun. As you can see, a nice little snipe there on the T-34-100. No problem penetrating that tier 7 medium tank. And there we go, we pick up our first kill of the match, and 472 damage so far, 648 assistance. So this tank, what else can I say about it? It's pretty mobile. If you angle it just right, you can bounce some pretty amazing shots. Now, it does struggle when you're facing tier 8s, but you know, if you play it just right, you'll never be unable to do anything in a match. I platoon with Sputnik RSS a lot, as you've seen in my Twitch streams or on my other YouTube videos that I've done. And well, he just kicks major ass in this tank, and he really knows how to play. Me, I've been struggling to clear decent values with it. I think this first Mark of Excellence was my 130th, 140th battle, so really kind of below the curve there in order to get a Mark of Excellence on it. But I've been trying to play it a lot better lately, and I think I've been doing alright. Now the map Karelia has the swamp in the middle, it has the north, and it has the south. And that's usually the three major places where you'd be playing. The south has the hill, and usually people will say you control the hill, you control the map. And that's generally a good case, as everybody knows, you need to control the high ground. So from this breakout of this map, you can see that the north, the enemy has control of the north, but they've only got 3 tanks up there. They've got 3 tanks guarding their base on the shelf, and they've got 4 tanks up the 0 line here, and we've only got 2 forward tanks and then a couple of tanks in the back. So overall, we're not looking great in this match for map control, but you know, we're gonna see what happens as we go. So I'm trying to get nice angles on that T-34-85 on the enemy team, but the gap between those rocks just doesn't seem to cut it. But I am getting some good spotting assists, which is always helpful for getting Marks of Excellence. The M4A1 there drives down that little dip on that side, and the reload on this tank is amazing with a gun rammer. Very short, and it helps with the aim time as well, and you can get some nice sneaky shots in there, as I did on that M4A1. Now I see the OI is just peeking a little bit. I can get a little bit of a silhouette up that little crook there between the 2 rocks, but no big deal. And it looks like Artie just missed me by a hair's width there. So I'm keeping my eye out for that, trying to stay Artie safe, as well as see if I get any more shots on guys that poke down this bottom dip over there. And of course the OI does show up there, but he spots me in exchange, so I had to pull back in order to not get splatted by the enemy SPGs. Another quick poke on this side, and you can see that we spot the OI and nothing else. So what's the plan? Normally I would make a run up the slope here if I could, but I do think that there's that TD back there still, so I'm going to hold my shots and see what I can do. The OI is still getting lit there. He's only down to 34 hit points. A little bit of bad driving on my part, getting caught on the rocks there, which really kind of affects my maneuverability, but he's popped out and he sees me. But there we go. There's the bouncing that I'm telling you that you can sometimes do with this armor. I just bounced 700 damage from an OI. He basically would have almost one-shotted me with that. But I managed to get the 2 shots back in him at the end, or 1 shot into him exchange, and take him out, as well as some good spotting assist. So now that we know that the OI is gone, we've got the T-34-85 and the enemy TD up there. I get spotted crossing to the next rock, but no one can shoot me because there's no shooting lanes available, thanks to that wreck of the OI. Alright, so let's see what we're going to do here. Now we've got those 2 tanks. You can see that we've now got our team pushing up into the north there a little bit and winning that flank. So I'm going to push this wreck out and take a cheeky shot at the T-34-85, but he's fallen back. So I'm just going to poke out just a tad, hoping that he's going to show me his tank, which he does. And a nice shot straight into his turret there, allowing me to penetrate and get another 176 points of damage. So right now I'm sitting at 1,226 damage with 1,453 assists. There's the SU-100Y sitting back there. He smashes me for 291 damage, which was a nice low roll on his part. And we're going to see where we're going to go here. Another blind shot into the bush just to see if I can take him out or get any lucky hits on him. I get spotted, of course, because the T-34-85 is just right there. Another shot into the turret, the T-34-85. I think he tried to bait a shot, but he didn't pull back quite enough because he didn't realize that I was already pre-aimed at the exact location he was going to pop out. He's going to, he baited a shot there on me that time. I thought he was going to pull forward a little bit more. That was a good play on his part. Now you can see that we've won the north. King Tiger and the Leopard are going to take out the T-58 as well as move towards the Nashorn. And we've got this Panther moving up through this swampy middle. And the SU-100Y gets taken out by an SU-100Y. So we've got some SU-100Y action there. And he was right there in the back. So the T-34-85 is the only tank remaining on the 0 line. And then it's just the Nashorn. And then we've pretty much won this match. T-34-85M, or sorry, the T-34-85 gets quickly taken out by the T-67, which is a Tier 5 tank destroyer. And it's just the Nashorn left. So there is no chance of getting any more damage on this map. 1,789 points of damage and 1,453 assists, and that is the match. Let's go see the end plates. So that was a Master Badge First Class, and as I said, my first Mark of Excellence, and currently my only Mark of Excellence on the T-34-85M. Fighter, Fire for Effect, and of course Bruiser, and as well as a Levislaus medal for killing 2 tank destroyers. So there we go. So we got... Did I kill 2 tank destroyers? No, I didn't. I killed 2 medium tanks, but whatever. 4 kills, which was better than I expected. So let's go take a look at the second match. Okay, match number 2 of this episode 57. We're in the T-34-85M again, and this time we're platooned with Sputnik RSS, who's also in his T-34-85M. He's got 2 marks on the barrel, and you saw the last match, which was in April, which got me my first mark. And this is a replay from actually I think it was not too long ago. Version 1.903, so probably June or July, I believe. I'd have to check for sure. So we are on Malinovka, or another name for it is Kampanovka, which is a reason because people like to camp on this map. So Sputnik RSS and myself, we'd like to go down when we're in this map together on this bottom corner here. And you can see that M7 has played really, really aggressive, and he's going to die because I shot him instead of drowning. I like doing that when people go to drown. You just take out their tank in the last second. Of course, that kill cost me a bunch of hit points because I got smashed by Artie twice, as well as shot by the T-34, and I bounced the PZ-4 Hydro, so that was always nice. But in any case, that's the cost of war. So the Hydro, I don't know what he's doing. He's spinning in circles. It looks like he's disconnected or desynced or something, and he's just driving in circles. So I'm going to be taking advantage of this and farm him for all his health. Yeah, he's definitely desynced there. And now he's in the garage, so that is all good for that. Sputnik RSS also took out that T-34 on this slope. So now we're 3 kills between the two of us. And the match is up 4-1. And then we spot, I go to peek the bush there to see what I can spot, and I spot the OI just YOLOing down this 1-2 line. Artie spots me, or I get spotted, Artie shoots me, I put a shot into the OI and bounce. Lucky me. Quickly load the premium rounds. But then I remembered that, hey, the turret is really squishy on this tank, so let's farm him for 1-2, and Sputnik RSS takes him out. Now we're 2 for 2 in the match. We're 5-1 on the team. So far I'm up to 1,126 points of damage with 771 assists. Let's try poking this bush again and see what we can find. And you can see the normal team deployment is pushing up the hill, which is fine. There's only one enemy tank spotted up there, and then there's a Peaser Z4H just over in D5 there in the bushes. A little bit of communication between Sputnik RSS and myself, and he's making the run down the road to G1, H1 there to see what he can make it. Oh, and he slips down the slope, but he managed to catch the very end of where the Landa is and kept himself alive. If he tells me over the Discord chat that he wasn't spotted, I would go. But obviously, since I'm not going, he was definitely spotted, which probably explains why he took the quick dive down. But I'm making the run anyways. Oh, and just as soon as I start, I spot an M10 RBFM. So we're going to fully aim in, and we're going to lay waste to this guy as soon as we can. And I ricochet the last shot. Not spotted, so it's time to make our push up the road here and see what else we can do. A lot of people will play this map and just camp along the building lines on either side and not do a whole lot of stuff. And that's why they nicknamed it Kampanovka. Especially in the olden days, that's all people would do, is it would just be 2 lines of tanks shooting at each other whenever somebody got spotted. And that was why it earned the nickname Kampanovka. But that was all changed with the advent of some map changes and the EBRs and limiting Arty and all kinds of different things. So you can see T30, you can see Sputnik RSS is making an aggressive push up to E3 there, and I am just holding back at G2. We've got the Chaffee coming with us. There's the KV1 spotted. The rest of their guys are probably up on the hill, and we're going to see what we can do to farm these guys for the rest of the map. It's only 6-3, so it's still anybody's game, especially since those guys on the hill can easily get slaughtered quite quickly. I'm getting a nice side shot on the Hellcat, but of course I pull the trigger before aiming in, and, well, this is what's going to happen. Take a blind shot, and Sputnik RSS gets taken out by the Hummel. Oh no, he did not expect that, and I know on Discord he was cursing and cursing and cursing. I just saw some trees fall right up in here, so I know there's some guys up there. What can we do? That was probably the Hellcat, and then I spot the IKV 65-2. Oh no, it wasn't the Hellcat because he's moved back. So I'm going to play cautiously here, going up the slope, so I can get some hull down spots on those two tanks. And I almost drove into the cap circle, which probably would have worked, but then again it announces my presence to everybody else. So we won the hill. These guys are going to come down. I see that Panzer 4H. I take a shot and bounce because I just caught the edge of his tank. I get spotted, but I'm going to take him out, risk any spotting shots. And there's the 65-2 side on. Let's lay waste to him. And he's falling down the slope just a tad, and he's going to die right there. Nope, maybe not. A little spotting assist there from the Arty. Oh, and the Hellcat hits me in the back of the tank. Time to fall back and get unspotted. He's in that position at A2 there. There he is, A3, he's spotted. The M44 spotted. Oh, but I've got a line of shot on him. But he moves as soon as I aim in, which figures, right? There's one nice shot in there. 162 damage. He gets tracked. And he gets dead before my shot can even arrive. 3 tanks remaining. T-34, IKV 65-2, and of course the last SPG. 1,843 damage with 1,030 assists. Sputnik RSS definitely is cursing himself for being killed by Artie. He really hates getting taken out of the match quite early, but it allowed me to pick up some extra damage. There's a nice shot on the T-34 for 201, and another side shot. I love having the size of tanks to shoot at. 2 tanks remaining. Let's finish this off, shall we? And see how we do. And nice quick shot on the IKB-65 too, and then that's just the Hummel that remains. And he's going to get destroyed. So, there we go. 2,189 damage with 1,168 assist. Let's see the end plates. Okay, so that one was Master Badge, Second Class, Fire for Effect, Spotter, Hand of God, and Bruiser, as well as Top Gun and High Caliber for my 6 kills, which I did not realize I did. And, well, that was a very, very good match. I quite enjoyed that one. 2,189 points of damage with 1,168 assists. I hope you guys enjoyed episode 57 of Weekly Replays with me, Hijack. I do this each and every Sunday, so please click the subscribe button and the little bell icon. Get notified when I update each video every Sunday. And I stream World of Tanks on Twitch every Tuesday and Thursday evening from 8:30 p.m. Mountain Time to 11 p.m. Mountain Time. I hope to see you there. Link below will link you to my Twitch channel. All right, everybody, take care, and I'll see you again next week.